Hello everybody, my name is Cancelo IT, and today I'll be telling a story. This story will be one of which only bards of old will tell. One that will, well, it'll absolutely break all rules of D&D and probably make you pretty angry, but who cares? So I've been playing a D&D campaign for a few months, and my whole party had made it to the end game. I will explain how in a future video, because how we made it to the end game was kind of BS, but I'm not going to talk about that in this video. We'd finished the fight with the main villain, and it was rather easy, but then again the party consisted of a level 20 Minotaur Ranger named DiGiorno, a level 20 Aarakocra Ranger named Birdman, a level 20 Barbarian whose name was probably something along the lines of Bunchface Dude, and I, a level 20 Genasi Bard named Caboose, which I was in a big red versus blue phase, so you can't really blame me for that. So, with this party of totally crazy OP characters, we were set up for the final fight before I transferred schools. Tarrasque. Anyone who has played D&D before knows how dangerous a Tarrasque is. It is like the end-game boss of all end-games. It's the Infinity Gauntlet on an Infinity Gauntlet. The boss fight's actually insane. So, we just got done killing a goblin mob boss, and he just smirked before a giant Tarrasque emerged from the background. At this point, all our pants were brown, and we were all wide-eyed, as we had no idea what was going to happen. With mighty determination and wisdom that we'd all lose our characters and just kind of be sad, because we'd all grown a connection to all of our characters. However, we still decided to fight. The first thing that we did was we made sure that we had stealth, and we were able to beat the perception roll of the Tarrasque, so we could attack first, which we all did succeed. It was polymorph, and at the level 20 bard I was able to turn into any challenge rating enemy which I found who were level 20 or below. So what did I do? I turned into a crab with tiny pinchers. I stabbed the Tarrasque in its big toe. I'm kidding. I did the knowledgeable thing and turned into an ancient white dragon and made a frost breath attack, doing something around 125 damage. The next attack came from the fearless barbarian. The barbarian used rage and ran in, stabbing the Tarrasque's big toe, and surprisingly got a critical hit, so we ended up dealing over 200 damage and cutting off the Tarrasque's toe, which did make the Tarrasque really mad, but we still had our attacks. The Aarakocra Bard did an attack where arrows came from the sky. With this extra attack, he did some extra crazy arrow thing that I cannot explain because I've never played Ranger before. But he did like 300 damage, so he was doing pretty good. What the Minotaur did was insane. This was the most knowledgeable attack I've ever seen. He grabbed his war axe, and he grabbed his longsword, and he hit him with both, with all of his might. Only one of the hits hit, and he dealt a whopping 20 damage. After that, the Tarrasque was on pretty low health, so we called on a giant blimp, which we had gotten very early in the campaign, and it was our main transportation device. However, we got a wish spell early on in the game. Well, not early. That was right before the fight, actually. We had earned a wish spell. And what did we do with that wish spell? We wished for a bunch of black powder and a bunch of cannonballs. So what we do is that we took our slave-type people, and we loaded all the cannons, and then we fired. We unleashed all of the cannonballs, and we ended up killing the Tarrasque. As the cheering commenced across the table, the DM sighed and looked up at us, melancholy in his eyes. He then said, "You guys are all stupid. I'm making you all have to restart this fight. This freaking BS is too much right now." And that was the story of how we all killed a Tarrasque within the first turn.